Hi everyone, welcome to our lesson 52 and my name is Professor Robert. In today's lesson, we'll practice more uh, um, adding and subtracting radical expressions. Right, now let's dive right into it. We'll look at two examples. Example number one. If you're given root 18 and you're told minus root 8 and you're asked to subtract the two radical expressions, you, you will be required now to break down the figures or the terms under the radical sign into so that we can at least have into two parts or factors which when multiplied will give us the original um, value, but also one of them must have a square root. Now in this case, this first bit becomes um, 2 times 9. I think that's quite befitting. 2 times 9 will give us 18 because we can find the square root of 9 to, simplify our expression. And this will be minus, here we have root 8. And root 8 those two factors, 4 and 8, 4 and 2, which when multiplied together will give us 8. So we have 2 times 4. Now you can clearly see that when we find the square root of 9, it becomes 3, so it comes out of the square root. And in the square root, we remain with the 2. And here, in the second part, when we find the square root of 4, which is 2, we bring it out of the square root. And under the square root, we remain with the 2. So we have 3 root 2's minus 2 root 2's, and this will leave us with only 1 root 2, and that one becomes our answer. Okay, now let's try another one, which is a little bit more elaborate, but doable. Example 2, and that is 2 into cube root of 81 a to the power 4 plus a into cube root of 24a. Okay, now we solve that again in the same way we solved the original one, only that here we have to be a little bit more detailed. We already have our 2 here, so it's a 2, and then we have our cube root written there. Actually, we should write it closer to, yeah, written there. And now when we look at 81, we find that 81 is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So that means actually we can use 3 to the power 4, then a to the power 4 to get out a cube root of 3 um, to the power 4 and can get out the cube of 3 to the power 4. We can get the cube power out, and we can also get the cube power from a here. So before we can do that, let's complete writing our expression here. And this is plus root. We had our a there, and this is cube root. Now we have 24, and 24 uh, is 2 cubed. That's 2 times 2 times 2, then times 3 will give us 24. So then we have at the end here a. So we then go ahead to remove the factors here that we can find the cube root of to give us terms to put outside of the root sign. So in this case, we have our 2 here, and here we have 3 to the power 4. So we can take out 3 to the power 3, and when you find the cube root of that, that will be 3. And inside the root, the cube root sign will remain with 1, 3, which will have to multiply by, here we have a to the power 4. So we've got to take out a cubed. So a cubed, cube root of that will be a, and in here will remain with 1 single a. And then we move on to add. Okay, here we have our a, and inside the cube root, we have 2 cubed multiplied by 3a. So here we can only get out 2 cubed out of the root sign, and it becomes 2. So it becomes 2 multiplied by a, because 2 cubed is 8. And when you find the cube root of 8, we get 2. So instead, inside the root sign, we remain with 3a. We remain with 3a. So finally, we can simplify the two parts. Here we have 6a cube root of 3a plus 2a and cube root of 3a. So we have 6a cube root of 3a plus 2a cube root of 3a, which will give us a total of 8a cube root of 3a. And that turns out to be our final answer. Um, if this lesson helped you, don't forget to like, share with anyone you think needs it, and subscribe for more algebra made simple. I'll see you in our next lesson. Bye for now.